What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I am Ravi Seabrook the third, one of two associate editors at Double XL, and today we are doing the break live. I think this is like our fourth or fifth episode. I don't remember. We've done a couple. Thank you to everybody for showing up. Appreciate the support. Show's been doing well. All thanks to y'all. Uh, oh, y'all in here heavy. All right. Well, today we have Eli Fross, as I said earlier. If you missed it, I'm Robbie Super the third, associate editor here at Double XL. Eli is part of Winner's Circle. You need to know who they are. If you live in New York, you definitely know who they are. They've been making noise for a while now. And they've all kind of risen at their own pace, but they're all, they've all arrived. They're all doing their thing now. So we're going to have Eli on in a few. As soon as he pulls up, I'm going to get him on here. We're going to talk. What's good?
Good.
What's good, man?
Let's go, bro.
Okay. People have asked me a million questions about you in your absence. You're here now, so we can handle all of that.
Yeah.
For sure. Number one, man, thank you. Thank you for the time. Thank you for pulling
Appreciate you too, my brother.
Absolutely, man. I don't know what can there be said about Winner Circle and what y'all been doing these last couple of years. Yourself included.
Appreciate
I think y'all really been I think, at least for me, I think like since like 2019 on, even though y'all was working before that, but I think 2019 is when everything started to change.
Yeah.
And y'all was everywhere, and y'all still are. And I think y'all are. I think y'all deserve more flowers, man, because y'all are really a big deal out here. And I think
we trying, man. We trying.
Like y'all are really a big deal out here, and I think y'all are really unique too. Like nobody else sounds like y'all in the city.
Yeah.
And I think that's really it. So of course, we gotta have you, man. Yep. Happy to have you here, of course.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
So just to start it off, how did you get into music? I know you were playing ball before. I know there was a lot kind of going on, but music, how did that happen?
I ain't going front. I ain't really get into music. Like music found me. You feel what I'm saying? Like it found me, bro. Cause like I said before, like I was interested in ball. Like that's what I thought my lane was. Like I was going ball out. You feel me? Go to the A. You feel me? Go to college or whatever. All that shit. You feel me? But then it's like you see how when we born into this world, we already got like 2 strikes. We black and we a male. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The community I came from, that shit pulled to me. It clinched on to me. You feel me? It was just like this is what you gonna do. You can still bowl if you want to, if you get there,
right.
But this is what you gonna do. You feel me? It's like, so that's how I got into that shit. You feel
me? Okay, so when did you start rapping?
When did I start rapping? I've been rapping since I was like probably like 13. I don't know if they still got my song up there. You feel me? I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna clear this up right now for all the fans out there, whatever. Your boy used to sing. I still could sing. I'm gonna just clear because that's bro. This video went crazy, bro. Like they found this little video of me, young kid. I'm sitting in a room, YouTube lit, MySpace.
I did not know that. When you said you was gonna clear it up, I didn't know where that was going. I didn't know that's what you were gonna say. I didn't know.
But yeah, man, I used to sing, so that was really my little thing right there. You feel me? So that was the start of the music, you feel me? So that's where I started off at. But then it just like quickly, I was just like, nah, I'm too gangster for this right now. I gotta talk about the trenches and some shit, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So all right. So now I'm trying to like I'm piecing together because I'm from Brooklyn too. So I already know you were. I'm kind of seeing it now. Like as a teenager, you were playing ball. You loved ball, but like a lot of dudes who play ball out here also like do music or have like musical interests and stuff like that. So you were that guy. Your focus was ball though. Like that's what you really wanted to do. And then eventually it came time. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go fully into music.
Word.
So you started off singing. I didn't know that. I know that now. At what point when you started rapping, did you start to feel like, all right, I can really do this. I feel confident in my ability to do this now.
I'm gonna do something that New York never do, and that's give credit. New York never gives credit. Look, shout out my brother Sleepy Hollow and my brothers Sheff G, man. Like like when they drop, I would say that should inspire me because I had the thought, I had the dream. You feel me? I wanted to do it, but it's just like me. Them, where I'm coming from, hell no. Niggas is too dirty, you feel me? Niggas ain't letting us rock. You feel me? When my boy Sheff dropped this shit, he just dropped this shit. He didn't give a fuck. Nigga, I ain't mean to curse. I don't know about cursing this shit, but he ain't give a fuck. Of course. Word, he didn't give a fuck.
Stop it, go ahead.
He ain't give a fuck. He just put it out there, you feel me? And went crazy. So right after he dropped this shit, like a month after, I just dropped mine. I was like, fuck it. Like, he could do it, I could do it too. Why not?
Because I was gonna ask about that too, because I remember like, you know, when Winner Circle first started taking off, it was kind of like Sheff was kind of the one that introduced everybody to like Winner Circle. Then it was Sleepy, and you were rapping at the time, and just being around that, I'm like kind of wondering like kind of the impact that had on you, because you're seeing them do it, and you know that it's possible because your friends are making it happen. And you go right into that. We're just saying, just right out the gate, like, yo, that inspired me, and you're right about the, you know, the New York not giving credit thing, because it's true. It's like, it's true.
Niggas
like,
would never give credit to nobody,
it's
bro.
It's true. Like if you are, like if you're a New York rapper and you're inspired by somebody and they're not like a legend, you're not talking like 50 Cent. You talk about like somebody who like you could be around because y'all are like a similar age. It's not a thing. Like they don't admit that, yo, I like this other person's music. I heard their music and it made me want to rap. Like that's not a thing. So for you to, you know, say that immediately, unprompted, you know, that just kind of shows me that, you know, you're very genuine about it, and also like genuine with how you feel about Winner Circle.
Shit, man, a wise man done told me, man, like, because it became a point where I was like, and my manager tell you, I ain't gonna cap for nobody, you know, live. I've done wanting to give this shit up mad times, bro. You feel me? Just like, I was like, yo, just fuck everything. Sometimes shit wasn't going my way. I just want to give it up. But a wise man, dad told me, the reason why you ain't where you at right now is because you're gonna stick around.
Right.
A lot of niggas in here, it's easy to get in this rap shit, and it's easy to get the fuck out, man.
Right.
So just be grateful that you've been doing this shit for so long and you still in this shit. You feel me? So I just be chilling.
No, right. No, because that's real. Because I think too, like, because the barrier entry to rap is lower because you all have the internet and all you need is a mic.
Got TikTok, all this shit.
Right. You could. There's a million ways to put your music out, but the thing to keep doing it says a lot about a person, because there's gonna be a day where it's just not fun. Like you're not just like it's not like a great time no more.
Froze.
It did. Yeah. Okay. You back. Yeah. So it's gonna be a time where you kind of got to push through when it's difficult. Yeah. And you know, obviously you've done that, man. And I think, you know, you sticking around and continue to put out music, and then you get to a point like now where like you really are taking off for real. You have all these songs that are moving at the same time. Like, it takes patience to get there. You not throwing in the towel, you know.
Not at all. I ain't gonna front. When I dropped Caesar, I was tight. And it's not because it just wasn't like, it did its numbers. You don't get me wrong. I got my cloud, got my fan base is gonna do its numbers for me. But I feel like I moved on too fast. I didn't even perfect my drill shit yet. You feel me? I just feel like I just went over their head. Like, some people gonna understand because some people is just gonna understand. But I want everybody to understand, you feel me? So I just went back, started doing that drill, getting back into my mode, you feel me? Perfecting that craft before I move on. Cause that's like me being a bum, right? And me wearing Balenciagas on my feet. What the fuck you doing? You got this bum ass. Like, what you doing, bro? Like, you gotta have the whole package. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think too, I mean, that's definitely one thing about y'all, like Winner Circle in general, because I know y'all started out in drill, but like really quickly y'all were doing stuff completely outside of that.
Versatility,
and, And like when I met Sheff and Sleepy the first time, this was like, damn, might have been like 2019, 2018, 2019. And I remember like the thing that we were mainly talking about, especially with his team, was like they like doing drill. They're good at that, but they can do other stuff, and they want to do other stuff.
Self-awareness, man. That's all it is. Me and the bros, like, you ever, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know for other rappers out there, but me and my mans, I can say we don't like to take the easy way out. Like, we'll sit there, say we hear the beat. We already know what we could say.
Right.
We want to say what we think we can't say. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, if I know I could come on a beat like, look, I got Glocks busting out the whip. You feel me? If I could come on a beat like that, if I could do that on a regular, why do I keep doing it? You feel me? I gotta switch it up sometimes. I can still talk about the same shit, just gotta have a different flow. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so dude, talking kind of about your career, what do you feel like was like pretty much like an early song that you made that kind of like got you on the map and you were like, all right, people are starting to notice what I'm doing?
For my real fans out there, for my real Eli Fross fans, y'all know Raw, the first song I ever made, Raw. I made that shit in a church suit. I came because I used to go to charter school. So I came out charter school, went to a library, Brooklyn Public Library that got free recording and engineered my own song. And I didn't even know nothing about that shit. All somebody did was tell me what the fuck to do. I was like, I bet. I was like, you tell me I got it. I promise you I got it. I'm a smart nigga, I got it. I did it. You feel me? But for the people that, like, you feel me, that you know, staying in 2018, 2017, and they rocking with that Fross, situations. That's really what it is. So a lot of people would say situations. Probably my real friends would say Raw, but a lot of people would say situations. And that's me personally. I think that too, because that put me out there. That opened the doors. That started people start speaking about me, thinking about me, what the fuck I'm going to do next, what I'm going to do after this. You feel me? That really put me in a loop right there. So I would say situations.
So after you put out situations, kind of what did you feel changed? Because I know a lot of times, like young rappers and stuff like that, when you got a song that's gets you, that kind of is getting you rolling now, like everything changes, starts to change kind of quick. And I know for you, still experiencing that now, because like even with the songs you put out now, stuff is changing and
I'm still coming up. I ain't even there yet.
Things are getting Things are getting so different for you so fast, and it's all kind of like a whirlwind. But with situations specifically, after that came out, like what happened after that? Can you talk about how it got you in the loop and kind of got you on people's radar?
I ain't going front. Wait, repeat it. Somebody, I got a call. Can you repeat the last two?
It's all good. It's all good. I was saying, like, after you put out situations and you said that it got you in the loop and kind of got you on people's mind and got you on their radar, like, what exactly, kind of, what do you remember from that time? Like, what changed right around then?
Know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, bro, niggas was dirty, bro. Niggas, I ain't gonna front. I'm probably still a little dirty, but I cleaned up. You feel me? I do my thing. You feel me? I'm dirty and sturdy. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. I'm dirty and sturdy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a really humble nigga. Like, but where I came from, shit is dirty over there, bro. Like, we dirty. We was dirty, bro. So, like, to see a bitch want to hug me and take a picture with my dirty ass back then, I'm like, nah, son, this shit crazy. Like, yo, like, nah, like, yeah, you could get a picture with a kiss too. Fucking you feel me? So that shit was amazing, son. I felt like I was a ticket for my mans. I don't mean, hold on, let me back this camera. I feel like I was a ticket for my mans. You feel me? I gave them some type of belief that, yo, like, the only way out ain't shooting nobody. Ain't going outside robbing niggas. Ain't doing all this, doing that. You feel me? You know what I mean? And I felt like that gave me some type of, like, power. It gave me belief over my I motivated myself type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Because I tell you, son, shit niggas came from doing, son. You already know, bro. Like, crazy, man. So it's like, you feel me? Like, yeah, man. Yeah.
Nah, it was, man. Like I said, I'm happy you at this point, you know, and it's the music, and that's really it. That's all you really gotta, you know, worry about. Really, just kind of working on the music and keep progressing and stuff like that. I know you put out Caesar 2020. You just brought up how when you put it out, you said you felt like you moved on from it too fast.
Yeah.
But before we kind of go back to that, just how did it feel when you put it out? Like, period. Like, that's like
when you put it out, it's like, ugh. Like, damn, boy. Like, that's how long y'all wanted a nigga to wait. Like, damn. You feel me? Because, you know, I love my label to death, man. But them niggas, they have their process of putting shit out. I'll be like, damn, son. Oh, goddamn, boy. You can just put this shit out right now. But this shit knocking in the stool right now. You feel me? But, like, when I put it out, that should be like a whole relief. I ain't going like a relief. It's a whole relief. It's a big relief. Because that's something that's you, especially your feelings or what you got going on in your mind right there. You feel me? So it's like, you feel me? I'm pretty sure every rapper could relate to that. When you rapping that stool, you speaking of experience, you speaking of something you've been through or going through, and you speaking of emotion. You know what I'm saying? So we talking our shit. So that shit get out there, it's like, oh man, this shit about to go crazy. But Steppers drop, drop, that shit went crazy, son.
because I remember, but I hear that a lot, and I totally get it because that transition from going to, you're making music and it's doing well, but now like then you sign, like you have to. There's a schedule you got to adhere to. There's things they have a plan in mind for how they want things to play out, so you can't just like go to SoundCloud and put out 20 songs no more. And it's like,
hell no, bro. I ain't gonna front. That was the life, though.
Right.
That was the life. I ain't gonna front. That was the life, bro. I ain't gonna front. That was fake the life. I ain't gonna front. I'm grateful for everything I got. I'm completely happy with what I got. But when you was able to literally wake up and put out 10 songs if you wanted to,
right?
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
And
wow.
I will never fault rappers for saying like what you just said. He's like, no, that was a lie, because it's so different, right? It's so different, and you also like, that doing that is what got you to this point. So that you'll always look back on it and be like, yeah, I remember that. I wish it was like that. I love it. But you also get like now, like, basically, man, you're a corporation now. So it's like the whole everything is different, But no, I mean, it all fits together, it all works out. So moving on, Book of Eli.
Yo, I ain't gonna. You mind if I smoke? I can smoke.
Sure, go ahead. It's fine. Do your thing. So Book of Eli put Book of Eli out last December, and I think one thing I noticed is in like 2021, right? I'm saying it like you don't know. You were getting bigger. I mean, you kind of always were, but I think in 2021 it became like really obvious to kind of everybody. Like people, they couldn't kind of look away, and you had like multiple songs that were just kind of everywhere. So you put out the Book of Eli end of the year, and everything is starting to change for you even before you put it out. Why do you think it's happening now? Like, why do you think like now is the moment to take it off?
Because sometimes you just gotta give the fans what the fuck they want.
Right.
That's really is it. You can't fuck around with your fans, because your fans, those are your supporters. I had to understand that. I used to ignore my friends a lot. I mean, I said my friends. I know my friends too, goddamn. They used to tell me, yo, bro, go to your gym. They used to tell me, yo, boy, go to your drill shit. You feel me? Like, go back to that, bro. Perfect your shit, bro. Like, we know you got this singing shit in the loop. We know you Chris Brown on the low, Trey Breezy. We know you that. Do this for me. Like, just hold this down. Show these niggas a couple times you really was on and probably still is on.
Right.
And go, and then when you feel me, when it's time for you to be a gunner or be a little baby, shit, do your thing.
Right.
Sing your fucking heart out, boy. Don't do that. You feel me? Like, but just I'm telling you, bro, play on your court before you go to the chip. You feel me? Like, just play in your court for a little while. Practice. Feel me? Do your thing. And that's what I did. I ain't gonna front. They loved it. They loved the shit out of Book of Eli. They love that. They love that shit, man.
No, I mean, it's really good, and I totally get it. And you saying that you just listening to what they're saying and then saying, okay, I'm gonna do that.
That's really it.
It's real simple. It's really simple. And I know too, like, because I saw an old interview of you where you were like, fans are always asking you to drop specific songs or specific snippets, and they bring it up all the time. And that was like back in 2020, and you were like, yo, it's annoying, but I know your mindset has changed now in 2022. You're like, they have a point. Let me just put that out there.
Point. It's like all this shit, I think all this shit is an experiment, bro, with this rap shit, bro. Like, you basically just trying out new waves, feel me? But you the wave, though. You don't even understand. You the wave.
Right.
You the wave. It's up to you if you're going to make that into a tsunami. You feel me? It's up to you. Because, like, if you sitting there rapping about the same shit, but not saying it differently, you only going to get the same ears. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Right. If you out there changing the way you rap, fucking with the fans, giving them what they want, because, like, and you, even if you don't like it, you're going to get different ears. You're going to get different people watching. You're going to have different shit, and that's all I have to do. I had to listen to my managers for a second, too, because they be tight at me. I be ready to fuck I want. Shout out my manny on Whistle and Germ, man. Winter shirt. Free Sheff, free sleepy, man. You know what the fuck going on, man. We outside.
No, and you real for admitting that you upset the team. So
definitely do. Nah, real shit, bro. Real shit, bro. The only way we go, it's crazy because, like, a lot of rappers, they be capping and shit. They will never really express how they, like, you feel me? That's the only way you gonna really feel the real out of a person, you feel me? Like, feel like that, like, feel the authenticity in that man, you feel me?
Right.
Even in a stack, bro. Word. They know I ain't capping.
So, you know, now I think most recently you have stuff as freestyle, which everywhere going crazy. I noticed too, like on the songs where like you could just rap, like that's it. Like you're really good at that. Like you can just go. And I think, which is kind of weird. I think kind of when people look at like New York rappers who started in drill and stuff like that, they don't really give y'all props for your ability to rap.
No,
like,
everybody forgot. Everybody forgot. They forgot me, Sheff, Sleep.
Right.
We was the first ones who really started this shit.
Right. It's crazy. Right. It's crazy. Like they don't look at y'all like y'all can really rap when in all reality, Winner Circle. Y'all were like from the out the gate, like that was y'all focus. You were like, yo, we want to make drill, but like we want to be nice. Like, like we want to be like even if you don't like drill, you can hear it and be like, nah, but they can rap. Like that should be the takeaway. And I think with you too is like you have the songs where they're more structured songs, but you also have the songs where you're just rapping. But people like all of them. It doesn't matter. They all, just like you said, you know, you're the wave. They came for you. Is the thing is you're the one making the song. They just want to hear you rap. So you can do whatever you want as long as you do stuff that you comfortable with and works for you. You're gonna be good. And I think you know you get that already, man. But like, kind of with any of the songs of yours that blew up in like the last year, you know, whether it be Miracle or Step of Freestyle or Grown Up Gangster, like, did you think, oh, these are the songs that are gonna go, or did you just kind of see it as it's gonna be something?
I ain't going front. I ain't think what's that shit called? I thought Steppers. I ain't think Steppers was gonna go as lit as it was as it's doing right now. I thought it was gonna go lit, but I didn't think it was gonna go as lit. That back to back shit, that shit was different. I only think Free Bro. I only think they did some shit like that before, like back to back, like directly back to back. You feel me? Like directly.
Right.
It was always like verses or like a couple words and he go and then a couple words, but it was never like, you feel me, back to back. So I think a whole different ball game for both of us. So that shit, that went super crazy, man. But Growing Up Gangster, I knew that shit was lit. I knew it. I told niggas that shit was crazy. I told niggas, I'm like, yo, bro, that shit's lit, bro. Like you sitting there literally talking about what you living right now. And you feel me? Like you literally sitting there like, everything you said, it was really like the difference between me and them niggas. Know what I mean?
So with we talked about this a little bit earlier. Actually, kind of talked about it when you first got here. When you were like, when I was like, yo, well, what changed? You know, after situations. So now, do you feel like better adjusted to like people knowing who you are, like recognize you in the street? I mean, like I said,
it be a little sketchy though sometimes.
Right. Okay. So that's where I was going. Like
good and bad. With this shit is that good and bad. I mean,
right.
Niggas.
That's where I was going because I was like, yo, you know, there is the Brooklyn thing. Like, I mean, I can speak for myself. I don't like people like yelling at me in the street. Like you know what people, or like people like looking at you really long and be like, yo, aren't you? Like that's all of that is weird.
Oh, you looking at my boy?
Right.
If you wanted to say what's up, just say my boy.
Right.
Like what's wrong with you?
Right. And I, you know, in my experience being around, I mean, being around rappers for so long, and like people are very weird with rappers. Like, if like, be a fan,
bro.
They never say right. They could just say hi. They don't do that.
Oh,
they just
what's up?
That
whatever, bro. You gonna get the man, have him think you a fucking target or some shit?
Right.
Yo, my fault. I ain't mean to cut you off, bro.
Go ahead.
Just the other day, shout out Super Duper Humble. You feel me? I think we just did some content. You know the dirty confession shit. You feel me? Long story short, right after that shit, I was with my son, my man's. You feel me? That nigga look like a fucking security guard, but long story short, these two niggas is just staring at us. We staring at them back. You feel me? They don't know what we got going on. We don't know what they got going on. You feel me? But the fact that you sitting there staring and then you gonna walk off like you just like wanted to see what's going on, you a weirdo for that, bro. And if you this, you a weirdo. You a weirdo. Cause you could have kept it pushing. You could have just said what's good.
Right.
I was cool. I had my mask off. I'm feeling good. Just did some shit, talking about shit I ain't supposed to be talking about.
Right.
Like, you could have just said what's good, my boy. I'm a cool nigga. Like, I see my face always like this. Like, I don't be shy, but I'm a cool nigga, bro. Like, that was good, my boy. It's crazy, bro.
Right. And that's why I asked that. Like, kind of have you started to adjust to that? Because, you
Yeah.
know, as the songs keep going, more and more people recognize you. You'll have more of those situations where people
Yes,
are around you. But it seems like you're adjusting to it.
I definitely am. You know why? Because the moment I punch one of these fans, and you won't find me on the show, my brother. So I am not, I repeat, I would not act out of order.
Hey, man.
Me, my show. What you
That's
talking?
the right way to see it.
Just the right way to say it.
Right. You have the right. You understand.
I'm in the right direction right now. You know it. Think about the bag, the business.
Exactly my point. So everything that's happened so far in your career, what would you say is the biggest moment of your career so far?
Cool. The Still Sleep Talk. Shout out, bro, Sleepy Hallow. You know, once again, love my boy to death. You feel me? That was the first time I ever went on a tour. Even though I had my name on it, like, I still felt like it wasn't my tour because I know it was bro tour. You feel me? But the fact that he even brought me out and made me feel like it was my tour, unbelievable, incredible, bro. You feel me? Love, bro, for that. You feel me? Like, I've been loving him, but you know, it's just maybe love me anymore. You feel me? Yeah, so it's just like, man, that shit.
No.
That was crazy for me. That was a crazy experience, bro. I never thought that I would already live the shit I see in my head. You know what I mean? Because I pictured me standing in front of millions of people with all they flashlights up.
Right.
I'm thinking, like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, that shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, that shit went.
And you get to do it too, I think. Also get to do it too with like somebody you actually love. Like these are really people that you're close to.
Authenticity.
Right.
Everything is here. We here, bro. Like, word, bro. That's a fact. You ain't never lie.
Right.
Right.
And that was a big tour. And that was just a big tour for the both of y'all. You know, I think Sleepy kind of really made it clear that he was a big deal, and it wasn't just like a New York thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a world thing.
Worldwide.
Like it's a US thing. And him bringing you along, and that only helps you get more exposure, and you you grow from the experience too. You learn a lot on the road, and just kind of seeing everybody perform and seeing what goes into that. And I think just on just like what you said, let's like on a base level, just seeing all them fans in the same room night after night, like that has an effect on you and kind of how you see your music and what you want to do. I mean, because like you said, you thought it
makes me, bro, to a different level. That makes me go back in the school. That makes me want to work again.
Right.
Like,
and
that's crazy.
You are like, yo, you are already motivated and stuff like that. But when you see that, that's different. And it shows you that, you know, you could do it. You know, and I think, you know, in rap, there's always something else to do. There's always another level to get to. And you know you could get there. You see it. Like you saw it in real life. You know it's real. You know? Have you gotten any advice from another artist? And if so, like what's like the best advice you got?
I ain't gonna front. I keep it a G real with you. The only advice I ever got was from Sleepy. And what he ain't tell me like on some like my music was bad or not like that. He ain't tell me none of that. He told me on some shit like yo, bro, if you really wanna like go where you wanna go, you just gotta go there, bro. Like you just gotta work harder. Like whatever you think you doing is clearly not enough. Like just work harder. That's all he told me. Like don't like, and it's crazy because I never was. That's how true. My phone about to die. That's how true it is. I never was complacent or like I never felt like I was satisfied with my spot. I just didn't know how I could get to the spot I wanted to get. You know what I mean? So he told me like, just think of it as you're not working hard. Work harder, nigga. You feel me?
Right.
I would tell you like what? You know we been getting this shit no hand. You feel me? Like what's the difference now? Just work hard, bro. It's the same thing over from when I started rapping, just in a different bracket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Feel me?
No, and he said that too. Him saying that too. He knew what to say to get through to you, to get you to see it. Because like you saying that the only advice you got was from Sleepy and getting it from him specifically that way is because it happened that way because maybe you wouldn't have received it the same from somebody else. Or if it was somebody outside if it was a rapper outside the circle telling you this, you might not have wanted to hear that.
That's back to how it feel with you working with somebody inside the group, like somebody you love. Like that's connects back to all of that. Like that's right.
Right. Because you know he's coming from the best place. Like you know that. You don't have to think, oh, is he trying to play? Like you know why he's telling you this. So right. So that's powerful for sure. Are there things you want to do like outside of music?
I'll be gaming. Like I do Twitch. Like I'll be gaming. Oh, y'all tune into that Twitch, the real Eli Fross, where you feel me? So that's there. I don't suck. You feel me? I be playing COD. I be playing Duty. You feel me? Warzone. I catch dubs here and I got my little squad. Black. So I do my thing all that.
Right.
That's that.
I was gonna say promote the Twitch. You did it already. Of course. I don't even have to ask.
Word. I still ball from here. I can still dunk, so I know I ain't lose it.
That felt like a challenge. Like you were like, yo, what's that?
Or I be wild. Like my exposing video, like right after a whole shoot, like I just grabbed the ball and dunked it. Like, grab the ball, just like, watch this. I'm about to dunk this shit right now. Just ran up and dunked it, and the Marys and all that. Word, that was wild.
What do you have coming up next? Like what's coming up? You putting out more videos, more songs? What do you want to do next?
I'm putting out a video, definitely. Another video. Mm-hmm. Keep it all hot, you feel me? I know it's still hot, but I didn't get it hotter. I'm talking
right.
Hot, you feel me, sun heat. So I'm gonna drop another video. After that, I'm gonna drop the Golden Child. I'll probably drop another video. I don't know, it depends. But I'm definitely dropping the Golden Child this year. Expect it very soon. That will be an album. The Book of Eli was a warm-up mixtape, for that album. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm still working on it. It's basically done, but I like perfection for some reason. You feel me? So I'm gonna keep going back and forth. You feel me? So every song I make is always better than the last. So that's the words shot together. Words. So yeah, man. So you can expect another video very soon, and you can expect that album very soon with the video on that album and heat. I mean, you feel me?
And you know they screen recording this, so it's gonna be on YouTube in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So, so when you said you go put the video out, they're gonna hold you to that. They're gonna harass you in your comments.
Yeah, look up Shakur.
You know what they're gonna do. So I know it's really gonna come out because you said it in public. So you ready? All this is gonna happen for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it, man. Just to wrap it up, is there anything you want to throw out there? Anything I didn't ask? Something you want to talk about? Let us know.
Now, listen, y'all. Oh, Lord. It's like free on my demons. That's locked in the box. You jacking me, catered. I'm getting you flocked. You know I'm the ape, so you know how I rock. This bitch got the wet. Trying to give me the mop. He be the shooter. We call him green. We woke up on niggas. All hit out the V. Put on the channel. Get put on the T. And this for them niggas. That's jacking this beat. God know that they ain't no shit. We come out. This shit get lit. Big Glockers. We got them sticks. And this 30 gon' give a dick. My oodles don't never miss. If I call it, they move like wait. And this bitch pretty as she thick. And her pretty ass with the shit's gra. Yeah, you know that. Dots on his head like he Kodak. Tell them whole that, and it's free on my fellas, you know that. Never tripping, cause my ood is going up it and lift it. Call him Krillin, cause these hollows gonna knock off his skillet. Like free up, suave. I mean, you feel me? That's all I got to say.
What an exit. Thank you. That was hard. Thank
Appreciate
you,
bro.